Commentary by Father Joaquim Meseguer Garcia. Rubi, Barcelona, Spain. Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. Today, in this universal festivity of the Church, we remember that, even though no building in this world is big enough to contain God's immensity, historically human beings have felt the need to reserve certain locations for their personal and collective meetings with God. At the beginning, the gathering places for Christians were their private homes, where communities congregated for prayer and the breaking of the Eucharistic bread. The gathered community was, and still is today, God's holy temple. As time went by, these communities have been building edifices devoted to their liturgical celebrations, word predication, and prayer. And this is how Christianity, from its initial persecutions and abuse to its final religious freedom in the Roman Empire, started to build its great basilicas, of which the most important one is St. John Lateran, Rome's cathedral. St. John Lateran is the symbol of the unity of all the churches in the world with the Roman Church, and this is why this basilica proudly displays in its main portico the title of Mother and Head of all the churches in the city and in the world. It is even more important than St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican, the latter not being actually a cathedral, but a shrine built over St. Peter's sepulchre and the Pope's present residence, who, as Bishop of Rome, has in the Lateran Basilica his cathedral. Yet, we should never lose sight of the fact that the true meeting point between man and God, his actual temple, is Jesus Christ. This is why he was empowered to tidy up his Father's home and to say these words, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." Thanks to the sacrifice of his life for us, Jesus Christ has made God's living temple from believers. This is why the Christian message reminds us that all human beings are a sacred reality, where God dwells, and that it cannot be profaned by using it as a means.